Thank you for tuning in to Talkwad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
Attention, attention. This is music. Go. Go. Go.
Every day we on the strip pitching them O's. You are now tuning in to Get Live Radio.
Go. It's a party, everybody hands in the air. This is music. Come on, get down, yeah. It's a party, everybody hands in the air.
All right, welcome back, everyone. How are you this great Sunday?
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
So, and today's topic is going to be stereotypes. And basically stereotypes, affects you in different ways. And basically, what stereotypes is, it's a oversimplified conception or opinion of someone before you even know them. So based off maybe what they're wearing, the color of their skin. We definitely see stereotypes in the media. For example, the Trayvon case, then the other cases similar to that. Also we see it everywhere. Stereotypes with people. We might look at a person and say, okay, they're dressed this kind of way, so okay, I'm gonna hide my purse in the elevator. Or they're dressed this kind of way, so they must be either rich or poor. But it's really across the board. Nowadays more people, it's not just about race, and this, stereotypes can be bad because it's just, most of the stereotypes you hear are bad. But, we could talk about today, the good stereotypes as well. There's good ones out there, as well. But if you see yourself about to judge someone based off, maybe just their appearance, then, maybe you should rethink that. There's stereotypes in cartoons. There's stereotypes all around us, and they're always increasing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it today. I hope everyone had a good, relaxing weekend.
I know I did.
You did?
I had fun.
Good. You told me a little bit. You gotta share with us what happened.
Oh yeah, I went to a house party. Shout out to ZZ. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap!
It was actually her boyfriend Rose's birthday.
Shout out! Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Rose.
Shout out to Ro. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had fun. A lot of Spanish music though. This is different.
So right there, that was a stereotype because it might not have been that kind of music.
No, it was more like bum 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 bum. So it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, it was a lot of stereotypical things going on though.
Oh,
wow. Like black people drinking malt liquor. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans being super loud.
No.
Yeah, a lot of stereotypes was going in.
Oh wow. Well, definitely. Thank you for tuning in to another show of Pink Talk. And Pink Talk is not your typical online talk show. We will discuss serious issues that the urban community faces, as well as society in general. And here at Pink Talk, we'll be sharing videos by local artists, underground artists, major artists. Also, we'll be interviewing models and business owners. And on today's show, our topic is stereotypes in our community, and our guest is Amp Music. And make sure you call in if you have any questions, because we're still giving away the gift card this week. And there's going to be 3 questions, have to do with Black history a little bit. Not too hard, just like, okay.
Please, no hard ones.
Well, this is one of the questions. Now, a lot of people might know this. A lot of people might not. Okay, so what rapper played in the NBA?
Like a real rapper?
A real rapper, not Shaq.
I already know. Not
Shaq or nothing.
I know
that's one
my
of the
hip hop.
questions.
Oh, but Shaq is.
Exactly. Some people might say Shaq. Hey, but he wasn't, like.
But you know what though? You gotta. Okay, you talking about a rapper that started rapping and then went to the NBA?
No. This guy was in the NBA first, and then but most people don't know it. Most people don't know this, because I knew it, but I didn't know it it was for real. Like, I thought people were just playing.
I have an idea of who it is, But we're gonna talk once,
Yeah. But yeah, definitely that's $25. Around like 6:30, we're gonna be giving that away. So definitely tune in. And I just gave you a hint for one of the questions. That's gonna be 3 questions, but similar to something like that. Not too hard, But some people might not know. But so if you're interested in being on the show, or if you want your videos on the show, or if you're an artist, a business owner, we have some great guests coming up, like next month, March. We have some business owners that's doing positive stuff in the community.
I'm talking about.
And they actually graduated from my alma mater, Blake High School. So
Blake?
Yes. So it's really cool what they're doing, and I was just excited. So they're gonna be on the show. But anyways, so Pink Talk Radio at live.com if you want to send your videos. So with stereotypes, I know when I first hear stereotypes, I think of black and white, or that's really right. Or like Spanish stereotypes, but it's far more stereotypes than that, that affects us,
That's true. That is true.
So, so many more that affects us, in the workplace, you have stereotypes that affect you, kids go through stereotype too, which is crazy and
all
not good, there's just so many. So how do you feel about stereotypes? Have you ever been affected by a stereotype?
Every day being a black man
yeah.
in a white man's world. I get stereotyped all the time. No, but you know where I used to get the most, like I used to get, I'm gonna call it racism, you know what I'm saying? Is when I was in New York.
Oh wow.
Because every time you go into like a Korean store,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's kind of like down here too, but I'm not sure. But like, I don't know if you've ever been to like a Korean store, right? Where I don't know if it's a hair store or just whatever.
Nail salon.
Not necessarily nail salon, but it's a corner store, right? It's a convenience store type of look. But you know how they got the register and they got, the person stands behind the register?
Yeah.
But for some reason, the floor of where the register is like a good 2-3 feet higher than the regular floor.
To make them look tall, or
to make them be able to see.
Oh wow.
See and watch people like walk through their store and make sure they're not stealing stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like they used to literally follow you around the store. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's
true.
Used to be so annoying because they be acting like they shopping or they trying to
find stuff, like on that movie when he was following her around. What was the movie they made fun of? What was it?
Was it
not drinking juice in the?
Yeah, you talking about Miss Society?
Yeah, and she was like, "Hurry up and buy."
Yeah,
and she was in the ice cream thing, but it's like that. Even though they made
it is they
made fun of it. It used to be like that, and kind of still is.
Yeah,
it kind of still is. Even like if you go to a restaurant, like if it's all African American or black, people that's going, they might, look at you like, oh, okay, they're probably not going to tip, or and whatever the case may be.
And we probably won't.
You never know though.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Black people do tip. They tip exactly what it's supposed to be though.
Yeah, and do not do them wrong, because you will not get a tip.
They black people be looking for a way not to pay.
My mama, I ain't gonna lie, it seems like every time we go out to eat, she looking for them to mess up. Like, any little thing. She be like, no, they ain't come and pick up our plates in time.
No tip.
No tip. I'm like,
bam.
And I always end up leaving the tip, and it's like, dang, that's good, though, I feel Kendra. So bad. It is good because these stereotypes. The lady, whoever was serving us, was probably like, oh, typical black family, they're not going to leave a tip. And she's right. My mom is not, unless the service is great and you come and check on us and you refilling stuff on time without us asking. Other than that, you're not gonna get a tip from my mama.
Yeah.
So it is bad, but hey, stereotypes, and sometimes, I've seen, well, I don't know if it was like true or not, but sometimes stereotypes can affect you in a negative way, like say like at work.
Yeah.
Somebody might look at, the way you dress or the way you talk and, place judgment on you when you might be a harder worker.
That's true.
But just because you look this kind of way or you dress this kind of way, it's just like, oh, they don't need this promotion or whatever the case may be, So
that's so true. But I believe when you say stereotypes, can kind of affect you in a negative way because of the stereotype of black people liking watermelon. You know what I'm saying?
And chicken.
And chicken. Well, I'm gonna say watermelon because chicken, no, I don't really care. But I love chicken, so that's not that's not gonna apply what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
But like, you know, when the stores be like Walmart or something be having like watermelon on sale, I be wanting to try to get 2 watermelons, but I be like, man, I can't get these watermelons because people gonna look at me and be like, look at them, look at the black people. Black people love their watermelons.
I don't really like watermelon.
You don't like
I
watermelon?
don't really like watermelon because I can't eat fruit that's like too soft. You know what I'm saying?
You are tripping.
And so usually like if I eat watermelon, it has to be like.
Give me your black card.
What black card?
Yeah, the card that every black person carries around and officially says that they are black.
I don't have no black.
I'm gonna need that back right now.
I don't have no black card, but for real, I don't really. It's too soft.
What? What
Now,
kind of watermelon you eating that's too soft? It
all
got
watermelons too.
a little, you know.
I don't eat it sometimes, but not like, oh, I love watermelon.
I love me some watermelon, but I hate, like, it was some place that I was at where it was a whole bunch of white people. I think it was like at a picnic, but it was like it had a whole bunch of food and stuff, and they had like watermelon, like a whole bunch of watermelon. And I was looking at it like, I was shaking. I said, let me just get one. Let me get one. And I ate. I said, this watermelon so good.
Oh my God.
But I ain't want to keep, just because I was like, I got to represent.
Right.
You know,
For the
white
black people.
White people was like, you don't want this watermelon? I said, nah, I don't really care for watermelon like that. But I was lying.
They love watermelon too. That's my whole thing. They love watermelon just like we
Everybody
love.
love watermelon.
Right.
Watermelon is a wonderful fruit. It's a good, wholesome community fruit. It brings the community together.
I wonder how that became a stereotype. Like black people love watermelon.
Have you ever seen the watermelon soda?
Yeah, now that's good.
Okay. Did you see the watermelon soda that they got on like at Walmart? It come in like a green can. You know what I'm talking about?
The Spanish watermelon soda?
See,
with a watermelon on it?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up for Kendra online. And but it is a soda that they had. Here it is right here.
Yep, I had it first. See with the little girl on it with the watermelon.
Okay.
That soda is good.
Now you know that they banned and what it is, it's a soda, it's a green soda that has a picture of right now. It has a picture of a little white boy with freckles.
Oh wow.
Holding a watermelon. But when it very first came out, it had a picture of a black-faced girl.
Oh no.
A black-faced, and it's actually a Cuban. No, I'm not even gonna say it's a Cuban soda, but it was a black-faced, and when I say face, it's because it looked like a white girl with just
right. Everybody know it. You know what the black face is when they with the with the little lips. You know.
So it had a black-faced little girl eating a watermelon, and people was like, "This has got to be racist."
Yeah, let's change it.
Yeah, because it just
that soda
crazy.
is good. You had it before, right?
Oh yeah, it's good.
That soda is really good.
How could I not?
Yeah,
it's like cracking a. I'm a crackhead in a crack factory. I had even with the blackface. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna taste it just to.
I drunk it. I don't care nothing about that blackface. I ain't care nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't care nothing about that blackface. I love that watermelon soda, which is bad that I didn't care about it. But it's like, you know, people gonna be. In my opinion, it's like people are gonna be racist who are racist. You know,
I just don't like to. I don't like to be the stereotype, even if I am the stereotype. Like I love some fried chicken, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I see a whole bunch of white people at KFC, I'm gonna order everything but the fried chicken. I'm gonna like, you got fish?
Please, I'm gonna order what I want because I'm paying for it, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
Not me.
I'm not gonna care who's around. I'm not gonna care if people say, "Oh, that's so stereotypical." Black girl trying to eat some chicken. Yep, because I'm finna pay for it.
Not me. I don't play that.
The only time I care when people judge me based off my appearance is at work. You know, like if I know, like, okay, I'm fully trained, probably better and have more experience at something, but you're still, you know, maybe looking at me or, you know, not looking at me for a promotion just because you're judging me off of stereotypes, you know, type of thing. That's the only time I really care is when it comes to work. Other than that, please.
I don't understand why black people always got the bad stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't we have like the good ones? Like Asian people. All Asian people know karate. I want
See,
people to
that's
look
not
at
the
me and say I know
stereotype.
karate.
That's not the stereotype I know from Asians.
It is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
that too.
You know what I'm saying? Or all Asian people are smart.
Yeah, I've heard that, like good at math or they stick together with their family. I hear, or they eat rice.
Yeah, but that's all true though, isn't it?
It's a stereotype. Maybe not all Asians do that, but I don't know, like a majority.
Like they always say, black people are lazy.
They do say that
You know,
because a lot of us are.
I ain't gonna say us. I'm gonna say
A
them.
lot of black people are.
them. I'm gonna say them. See,
Them.
now you're perpetuating the stereotype.
But I mean, that's across the board. There's a lot of lazy people that's, not black.
What are the stereotypes for white people?
Huh.
That their hair smell like. That they love mayonnaise.
Hey, I love mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise too.
I put extra mayonnaise
I don't
on
like
my-
Miracle Whip.
Oh, I like Miracle Whip.
That stuff is nasty.
It don't matter to me.
I like them if they endorse us though. I'll be a miracle eating Negro. But
Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whipping in watermelon.
Ugh.
Nah.
That sounds so horrible.
Watermelon Miracle Whip. That might be good though.
For the black folks. For the black
people.
But okay, so with stereotypes, like with the new chips that came out.
New
Chicken
chips.
and waffles.
Hold on,
Chicken and
what?
waffle chips. So you didn't hear
You
it
just
first?
made that up.
No, I didn't. I'm about to show you. So first of all, there was a challenge to create.
Snap.
There was a challenge to create your own chip flavor with Lay's. So
Oh man.
see, so one of the chips, the three winners, or I guess the follow, whatever they call the contestant, the last three that you can vote on is chicken and waffles, sriracha, the sriracha hot sauce, the Chinese sriracha hot sauce. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah, because I never heard of no sriracha.
I'm telling you, this is what it's called: chicken and waffles. The other one is garlic cheesy bread, and then the other one is the sriracha or whatever it's called.
Whoa.
So chicken and waffles. Who you think created that flavor? See?
So it sounds like an old black man with a beard.
From Atlanta, because
From
chicken
Atlanta.
and waffles is like an Atlanta.
Straight from Atlanta. Either Atlanta or Compton. Either way, he's a black man with a beard.
See, so even with that, and then it's like, it comes to the point where you ask yourself, okay, can you avoid stereotypes?
You could try to. I try to.
I try to too.
You be eating fried chicken for the white people.
See, me, I try to embrace it. The good ones. What's wrong with chicken?
There's nothing wrong with chicken, but eating a whole bunch of fried, like I love fried chicken. I love fried chicken. But if I see a whole bunch of white people, I'm a eat slowly.
Why? They eat. I've seen some white people tear up. I'm talking about. I don't see some white people try to beat me in line trying to get some fried
I
chicken.
know that's
And
the
they
thing,
sit there
though.
and they grub. They
I know.
eat.
I'm
They
not
just.
that comfortable.
And I'm looking like, well, they're doing it, so I'm gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
Forget that.
We in the South. I'm
Ew.
black. I don't want to be tearing up no fried chicken in front of white people.
I do. They got to learn.
I
They
feel
got
like
to
the lynching
learn.
could still happen. Lynching
Probably
is real.
could. Lynching. Oh.
Lynching is real.
But even like with that, okay, so I think some stereotypes for white people which is not good. So we're trying to say, basically no there's some good stereotypes, like, okay, black people are fast at running or they're better at sports. Like, okay, those are good stereotypes, I guess. But at the same time, it's still bad because you're still placing judgment that all black people can
Oh my God, this looks so
This
looks so racist right here.
It does. I told you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're like, nah.
The Lay's chicken and waffle. That's what I'm looking
Chicken
at
and
right
waffles
now.
chips.
Looks so So racist.
It
So,
sounds
so
racist.
racist.
When I seen it, I was like,
Matter of fact, why don't you show that to them? Oh, damn, you got to do it on over there.
yes.
Oh,
A lot of
man.
people probably we gonna get that happening for everybody.
For real.
Because maybe some people want to vote for the chicken and waffles Lay's chips.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I actually taste the cheesy garlic bread ones.
Oh, how?
What you mean?
It's in the
how?
store?
It's in the store.
I'm finna give me some chicken.
And I want to taste the chicken and waffles. Like my favorite is probably going to be the sriracha
Oh,
because I love that hot sauce.
look
Like
at
I
this.
love that hot sauce.
you know black people.
Harlem chicken and waffles.
Oh man, look at that. Wow.
See, so it's like, can you really escape the stereotypes when it's everywhere? It's in our chips.
It's in our chips. Wow.
Chicken
real.
and waffle chips.
The sriracha, it actually is sriracha.
And I love that hot. Have you had that hot sauce before?
I think I have.
The hot sauce is the best.
You know, I gotta look at it because I've had this Spanish hot sauce that I was like, that I had gotten, and I didn't know what the heck it was, but it was good.
It's so, I love this hot sauce. That's why I'm like, what? I want to try the chip, but I haven't found it. I've only seen the
That's-
cheesy garlic. Maybe because I'm going to the wrong store.
No,
that
'cause
hot sauce is really good.
don't they be having that Chinese
Chinese
sauce?
places.
Oh,
See what I
okay.
mean? So it's like, huh?
No, but that's because we live in we live in Florida. There's a lot of Spanish people.
What's that have to do with cheesy garlic bread?
No, I'm saying they be buying up all the sriracha.
Oh,
Sriracha.
it looks Chinese to me, but
Oh, maybe it is Chinese. I'm sorry. See, there I go with the stereotypes.
see, and that's the thing. Sometimes it is kind of hard to get away from them, you know, because I mean, truthfully, okay, when you think about certain things, you say if you're a homeowner and you know you might say you're a homeowner and you might need some work done, you know, at your house or what have you.
Get a Mexican.
Exactly what I'm saying. You're probably gonna look for a certain type of worker just because, you know, and it's bad, but at the same time, it's like, you know, how do we get away from these stereotypes? You know,
I don't think we really could get away. We just, I think you got to acknowledge them, and then depending on the situation, you got to kind of like deal with yourself accordingly or speak accordingly.
right. So, that's what I think it is. You know, at least acknowledge it because, and figure out where, you know, it stems from, and I say try to avoid it if possible. You know, like if you can.
I mean, me personally, I try to avoid stereotypes at all costs when I'm in public. But privately,
In public.
oh man,
See? Oh
I'm
my
a
God. See, I'm so happy you
stereotypical
said
brother.
that.
Oh yeah,
See, I'm so happy you said that because, you know, just imagine how some people are at home versus in public.
oh yeah.
You know, versus in public.
Probably real ratchet.
Extremely, you know, probably eating all the chicken, all the
chicken.
watermelon.
I eat a whole watermelon by myself. I ain't playing.
Can you eat a whole watermelon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And a whole bucket of chicken.
Oh, wow.
I wish I had some chicken right now. You making me hungry, Kendra. All this stereotypical talk.
Talking about chicken.
What's some other stereotypes that we can embrace or bring out to the open so we can get rid of the
Asians
myths?
that are good at math. Asians are, you know, good at math.
That's true
which
though. That's true.
a lot of them are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a lot of people that are not Asian that's good at math.
Right, but yeah, you can't really. That's a hit and miss.
Really.
It is.
So you would hire an accountant based off if he was Asian or not?
If he was Asian versus like a black guy, I'm going with the Asian guy.
Really?
I'm gonna keep it real. Now, if we talking about sports, and there's an Asian guy sitting over there and a black guy sitting over there,
Who would you choose?
I'll be like, come here, brother. You on my team. We gotta stay together. But as far as like on let's see what's another one. If I was trying to get a job, no, let me see. If somebody was like, I want you to come to my house and stay for a week, and there was a white guy and a black guy asking me that, I'm going to the white guy's house.
You're going. I thought they were trying to stay at your house.
No.
Oh, okay.
Neither one of them will stay at my house.
Oh, okay.
But I'm definitely gonna go with the white guy because his house probably look better.
I don't know.
It might be.
It depends. It depends.
The neighborhood gonna look better. Let me say that.
It depends. So you mean to tell me you never met some white people that's ratchet?
Oh, I have. But you could tell. You could tell them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you've met some black people that have nice houses.
Yeah, but there's nice houses and then there's
nice. No, I know.
Gorgeous houses.
No, I know. I've met both.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen, like, when I was in Atlanta, I've seen some people who had some.
You know what's so funny?
Houses.
Atlanta is the only place I've seen black people
with some
ridiculous looking houses. Like the houses look like mini mansions.
Right.
But that's the only place, and I've lived in a lot of places.
Yeah, but here, yeah, I agree.
If somebody was like, "Hey, we're about to throw a party. You want to throw it at my house or their house?" And it's a black person versus a white person, I'm going with the white person.
Really?
Yeah. I'm talking about they was dressed like in business suits or whatever.
I guess it just really depends. I mean,
what would you do?
It really depends on the situation.
Same,
if it was a black guy and a white guy, and they both were on the same level, I don't know. I probably would go with the black person. If they both was on the same level, they both,
Not me.
are up there. They both have nice houses. I'm not. Of course, if the black guy,
no, you don't know what their house look like. You just looking at them.
Just looking at them, but I'm saying, like, first of all, I don't know. It just really depends.
I'm going with the white person.
It just really
only because
depends.
I know white people, they don't like to really be around, noise and craziness and, ratchetness. They try to be as far away from that as possible.
They do, but I know some white people that's pretty ratchet. That's why I'm looking at it like it depends. It really depends. Like, first of all, if I'm gonna throw a party or do something, I'm gonna research a little bit, and I might choose two, and they might so happen one's black, one's white. I'm gonna look at, like, okay, well, I'm gonna look at their website. I'm gonna maybe look at some reviews, and then if it so happened that the black dude is like bad reviews and just, oh, I don't like this, and he came late and the event wasn't set up, because I worked actually in Atlanta, I worked for like a small plumbing business, and I was the one answering the calls, and they got so many bad complaints.
Dang.
It got to a point where I just was like, well, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am or sir.
Dang.
And it got to that point, and it was so bad because I knew the owner was being like, you know what I'm saying?
Ratchet?
And I would call him and be like, okay, you got a complaint. They said you left whatever in the middle of their floor.
Dang.
Something crazy. It was sometimes it was crazy stuff, or they showed up 2 hours late or something like that. And I want to tell them, dang, that's messed up. But I know if I worked for a small white company, it probably wouldn't have went down like that. It was a black plumbing company. It was Atlanta.
I ain't surprised.
And I was saying in my head, as long as they paying me. And then what made me get on the customer side is when they wrote me a check, right, to pay me. So I'm going to Bank of America because that's where they bank at.
Lord.
I was standing in line. Okay, it's payday. It's Friday. Ain't gonna get paid.
Got my check.
I was standing in line. Okay, my turn. So I go up to the teller. I was saying this in my head.
But this is a payroll check.
Yes, they like, this account doesn't have any money in it. She didn't want to say that at first. But after she first she was like, oh, we can't cash this check. I'm like, what?
It's a check.
It's a check. They just paid me. This is who I work for. She was like, man, we can't cash the check. I'm like, well, why? So by this time, I'm calling my supervisor or whoever, the owner or whatever.
Lord.
It was a hot mess. This is just one of the stories. It was a hot mess. It was so fun, though. So, except for when they messed with my money.
Yeah.
When they messed with
It
my
was
money,
all
I
good
was
a
like,
week ago.
yeah, I was like, I gotta go. They playing. But before that, it was fun. So she tell me the account don't have no money in it. And I'm
Oh,
like, how they
snap.
writing me a check and their
Payroll
account don't have no money in it? I'm like, whoa. So I called her, had some few words for her. So
So did you get your money?
yeah, I ended up getting my money, but not right then. She had to go to the bank and deposit the money. I said, well, you need to do that now. I didn't wait to come work for you.
Wow.
Yes, so I'm like, that's a hot mess.
That is a hotmess.com.
See, and look, stereotypes.
But they kind of fit the stereotype.
Exactly. So it's like
Black company may
wow.
not have no money in the bank.
It's like, wow, so how do you work around that? We try to help. No, we're not lazy. No, we're not this.
think
No,
you
we're not that. And it's like,
I think in 2013, you just gotta know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace these stereotypes. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. Be like, this could happen.
it could. If you around this, if it's more than 10 African Americans
It's about to be a fight. No.
at a block party,
Somebody getting shot.
and that's not all the time.
Hold your purse.
Or the police might come and shut it down.
Definitely the police is coming. Because the police live and die by some stereotypes.
They do. They do. And they literally have killed people over it.
Exactly.
People have gotten killed over stereotypes, innocent people. And it's really sad, but it's like some of the stereotypes are like kind of hard to get away from, just because we're human, like even with the Chinese people, when you go into their store, like you were saying, and they just automatically, they probably think in their head, oh, this is a black person, they're going to steal, because so many black people have
come in there and stole.
out their store.
That's like I forgot who I was talking to. I don't know if we were talking about this on when we discussed racism, but about if you see a group of white dudes standing in front of a store or standing somewhere on the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you walk around or you go right through them? And I said, I'm gonna walk right through them,
Right.
because I ain't never been robbed by a group of white people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I have been robbed by a group of black dudes. So if I see a group of black dudes, I'm walking around. I'm crossing the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I see a white dude following me with a hoodie on, I'm gonna keep walking and I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna enjoy life.
Right.
If I see a black dude following me with a hoodie on, I'm looking behind me.
Crossing the street.
My phone's going in my pocket. I'm gripping on my weapon.
No, not the weapon. At this point, I got my hand on my weapon. So
Bruh, I'm not playing.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. With stereotypes like that, I don't know. I don't know. It really depends.
Okay,
because
let's go back to this party
in
thing.
my head, oh yeah. the
Okay, party thing. So you get invited to a party, right?
I get invited to a party.
No. Let's say it's your party. They want to throw it at their place though.
Okay.
Right? So white guy, black guy.
Uh-huh.
The black guy says I live in a black neighborhood. The white guy says I live in a white neighborhood. Where you want to go?
Probably the white neighborhood.
White neighborhood. That's so
Probably.
that's so stereotypical.
Probably, but at the same time, it really depends because, I mean, I've never had any problems in black neighborhoods going to parties or nothing. Well, except for the underground. I only went to the underground like once or twice. Both times I went there, they were shooting outside.
Yeah.
So,
That's
but
normal.
other than that, I mean,
what they
I
do.
guess I'm not looking at it as a stereotype kind of way because I guess because I'm used to it. You know, like if you go to a black house party, it might be one fight. It might be a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like
might be might be some gunplay.
But even at I've been to white parties where it was a fight.
But you know, at white parties, if there's a fight, it's not the police don't come.
It's not gonna get to like shooting and stuff.
Exactly. Somebody might fight, and then the party will still go on.
Yeah,
Black
and
people
they'll make up.
Yeah.
We do take it to another level. We do.
Black people, the party's over
Yeah,
when the fight happens.
yeah, because somebody gonna probably start
For
shooting.
real, people do not play. They already know.
That's true. And it's bad that it's like that, but I mean,
The white people make up. Dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so drunk.
right? Let's have another drink.
Black people like, I'm gonna catch you tomorrow.
Literally.
Or I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna come back and everybody has to pay.
But see, the thing is, most of the shootings, these large shootings that happen at schools, these, crazy stuff, are white people except for the last one, which that's a whole nother story.
The
He was
last
an
one was
ex.
it?
He was black, or he looked black.
Who?
He was a LAPD. He was an ex LAPD guy.
No, but he
cop.
was killing police though.
Police. That's what I'm saying. That's about the only one, and he was black, killing police.
And you know what?
Who would've
That's-
thunk it?
That's not that.
I mean, that's why I said that's another story. Because that's, I mean,
That might be. That might be.
it's a whole
You
nother.
reap what you sow.
Because I mean, the real reason is they did something happened, and he wasn't. They was basically trying to make him say that the cops were in the right for beating someone up, and he was saying no, that was police brutality.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. He filed a complaint on a white officer saying that she used excessive force because she struck someone that they was going to arrest or something like that. So he filed a report. They later came back and said that the report was a lie. And he was saying that it wasn't a lie. He told the truth, and it wound up getting him fired. They fired him because they said that he lied on another officer.
Oh,
So he made a false report. So
when
that's
really he wasn't lying.
he wasn't lying. He told the truth.
Hot mess. I got some stereotypes here. Let's see. So stereotypes that exist about cultures or countries. Okay, so it says all white Americans are obese, lazy, dim-witted. Like for example, Homer Simpson.
All white Americans?
Yeah, are obese, lazy.
Oh, from other countries.
Because when
I
other
think that.
countries,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
other
okay.
countries think of
Wait a minute. Did you just use Homer Simpson as an analogy, as a reference?
Homer
Yeah.
Simpson.
Yeah, Homer
I
Simpson-
love Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson is a yellow American.
He's yellow, but what he's not supposed to be black.
No, he's
supposed
definitely not. He's definitely not black.
Cause that's the other there's one black guy in The Simpsons. That's Carl.
For real?
You know Carl.
Oh, to my
No, it's 3 black people. It's Carl,
the doctor.
the doctor,
no,
and
what's
it's
the-
a lady.
hold on,
It's a
Carl.
lady. Carl and Vinny. Come on now, you making
Hold
me
on.
feel bad that
I'm
I know
sorry.
all this. Carl.
I love The Simpsons, so I feel bad. I feel bad.
Homer is got the 2 best friends. They white. One's white. One's black. Carl and Vinny.
Oh, okay, Carl. Okay, did not know that man's
So
name.
it's Carl, the doctor, and somebody's wife. The doctor's wife is black too. I don't know. But basically, like Homer Simpson is supposed to be the white American, I guess, and he's fat and lazy. So that's how other countries look at America. They do look at us as lazy. They do look at us as lazy. Mexican stereotypes suggest that all Mexicans are workaholics and they came into America illegally.
For real.
That's what
No, but a lot of them have though.
I don't know.
Not
I
all
don't
of
really
them.
know too many The
How
only
many-
thing I hear about Mexicans is Mexican food and Mexican mafia. That's the first thing come to my head.
How many Mexicans you know or have you seen
They're short and they got money.
that actually have gotten here legally?
I never asked them.
I have.
For real. And what do they say?
No, I'm joking. I asked them, but that would be a funny question. Hey, man, you legal? Yeah, horns. Yeah, I'm legal, horns.
I never I've only met a few Mexicans. And I just
What?
the stereotype that I know is they all
Kendra.
live together.
Kendra, you only met a few Mexicans.
Like met them and talked to them, yes.
You.
I done seen a lot of them. I
That
done been
sounds
to
racist.
I've been to Cancun.
What's that supposed to mean?
Then I went to Mexico.
How you go
I
to
never met
Mexico
'em.
but didn't meet no Mexican?
I didn't talk to them like that because I don't know Spanish like that.
That's messed up.
I know how to ask like, "Where's the bathroom?"
How you go to Mexico and don't meet and don't talk to the Mexicans?
Because I really
You
did.
sound like an uppity white person.
I ain't really talk to them like that. I mean, what else supposed to say?
Hey, how you doing? I'm in your country. What is there to do around here?
Because really, like the part that I was in was like tourists everywhere. So like the Mexicans that were there, they didn't know any English and they trying to sell you stuff. I'm not trying to buy no T-shirt for
So
5 pesos.
So you just went to the country of Mexico
Went to
and
the beach.
and just stayed.
Stayed in a hotel. Went
stayed
to the
with
little TGI Fridays. They had a TGI. They had a Walmart.
A Walmart in Mexico?
They had a Walmart in Mexico. And the little bus you get on was crazy. So I guess I did meet some Mexicans. Yeah, I met them, but I mean, I don't know them. Like, oh, how did you get here to America?
You should
type
ask.
thing.
You should ask.
Oh,
Those are good
well.
questions to ask when you meet a Mexican. I advise everybody to do that.
You advise people to ask people, "Are you legal?"
Yeah, it's a good question to know. I don't mind people ask me, "Hey, Holmes, you legal?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm legal." Oh, okay. How you do that, man?
No.
How you do that, man?
All goths wear black clothes, black makeup, are depressed and hated by society.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh.
Can't really argue with that. Can't argue with the truth.
All politicians think only of personal gain and benefit.
That's not true, because Obama changed the
Exactly.
game.
He did.
Changed the game.
My president's black.
Uh.
I like that song. Men are strong and do all the work. Men are the backbone. Girls are not good at sports. Guys are messy and unclean.
Okay, the messy and unclean part is true. Because if a guy is like too clean, then you start thinking, is he gay?
Oh no,
He's
Too
he
clean
might be
or-
gay or he's in the military.
what do you mean to? Because a guy could be like
I mean, super clean. Like you go to the apartment,
himself
everything-
or his apartment.
no, the apartment, of course. So
Oh.
hopefully he is clean.
I'm
I'm talking about you go to his apartment and everything is like neatly just packed in. Everything is nicely
Some guys don't
decorated.
like that.
He might got a little sugar in his tank.
I don't know. I
After
guess
that, if you see that, you be like, "Were you in the military?" They be like, "Nah, man, I wasn't in the military." Oh,
some guys just clean.
you ever heard the Jaws music? Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. That's what, that music will automatically kick on for you if he say he has not been in the military.
Uh-oh. Well, that
I'm
don't
just
bother me
saying.
nowadays anyways. But it's some guys out there that's super, super clean. And there's some women out there that's super, super messy.
Oh yeah, I hate that though.
Super messy. They car be messy. Be like,
I hate when a girl is super messy. I'd be like, "Yo, we're not gonna be able to work because we
That's-
both can't be messy." You know what I'm saying? That's just I need help. I don't need to be enabled. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
other people mess make me mad. You know what I'm saying? I work at my house. My house messy, but then don't come into my messy house and then leave a mess. I'd be like, "What is this? How you gonna put your dish next to my dishes? Can you please wash your dishes?"
wow,
Yeah,
really?
I don't like that. That's annoying to me.
And it's sad when stereotypes affect kids. Sad.
I think kids have their own stereotypes.
They do.
Like all little kids are dumb and don't know nothing.
Kids be smart. Kids be super smart. They're little people. They're mini us.
Yeah.
Super smart.
Or kids don't know what's going on.
Yeah. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, but they know. They know all right.
Oh
But-
yeah, with these
No, go ahead.
because I know when I was telling my story, you seemed like you was thinking of some kind of story that may have happened. We was talking about Atlanta working for a black company. Or it might have been that party you was talking about because you were like, oh, and it seemed like I interrupted you.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Probably, but I forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, I know like it's crazy with these stereotypes because even like in the entertainment business, you know, if a certain colored rapper comes on versus another colored rapper and it's a rap battle, some people be like, "Oh, that one's gonna win because he's this color or he looks like he's from this
Right. Mm-hmm.
type of family or whatever or class, whatever." So it's in the entertainment business, definitely.
I know it's in the fashion industry too, because just in a negative way, you know, like I'll be telling my models this when we go places. I'll be like, "Yo, I don't understand why every time we go someplace, they think that the girls are hoes." You know what I'm saying? Like you bring them
Like you a
someplace,
pimp?
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like where you be thinking to yourself like, and this is one reason I don't really like doing rap videos, like music videos, because like with the dudes, you bring them to the music video, they think they gonna just start twerking, and I be trying to tell everybody before I get there, my girls do not twerk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even if they do know how to twerk, but they not doing that. They just not.
Right.
They're not doing that.
Ain't that kind of party. It's
Yeah.
twerk girl people. It's women out there, you know, girls out there that do that. So they could just hit them up. You know?
Exactly. or like
But
people.
why do you think it is like that?
Because I think it's because Tampa in particular has a stripper culture. You know what I'm saying? I think this stripping is so widely embraced here. Like it's another profession. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Like a regular
9 to 5.
yeah, 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay that girls be stripping. Not see, I don't even want to say it because I don't believe girls should be stripping. Like period. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never encourage a female to strip. No, even if she's at her lowest point. I would
Right.
never encourage a woman to take off her clothes for money. You know what I'm saying? Because that leads to other behavior.
That's horrible.
That's fine. But but I just feel like
They
Tampa,
make a lot of money.
They do. But I just that's like saying drug dealing is okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not okay. Like yes, it happens a lot. Yes, there's a whole bunch of drug dealers. Yes, there's people who sell drugs to feed their family. Yes, I understand. But at the same time, I can't condone it. I can't.
Right. Definitely.
So when people be like, I support the naked hustle, I don't support the naked hustle. I think
There's
that's
other hustles you could do.
I think that's a step away from prostitution.
Huh.
Because it's virtually kind of the same thing. You just not having intercourse.
Right.
Personally, that's just my personal opinion. So I'm not really with the strippers. I don't love the strippers.
You don't love them strippers. You
No, I
don't
don't
love
the
strippers.
No, I don't love the strippers. Nah, I don't. But I don't look down on you for being a stripper. But I just
So you're
don't-
saying you wouldn't date a stripper?
heck, nah, I wouldn't date a stripper.
So all you strippers who had a crush on Shorty Rock, sorry.
But you gotta lead a life, and then you're not a stripper no more.
Oh.
But if you currently strip,
Oh.
I can't mess with you. But
Oh,
if you
wow.
used to strip, we all got to pass.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So definitely today's show is all about, stereotypes, the effect that it has. And if you're listening and you want to call in on either the topic or our guest that's going to be here today or any of this, like that, or if you're on our website right now, pinktalkshow.com, and if you ever ran into stereotypes, if it affected you in any kind of way, you can call in and talk about that. The phone number is 813-639-TALK. So definitely call in and let us know, how you feel about stereotypes. And I know me personally, I wish it wasn't so many, but it's everywhere. Even, with, a lot of people say, okay, are all models anorexic? Do they all have eating disorders? And a lot of them might have it, but is it, is that true that all models are, like that? I don't think so. Because there's different, models. There's fashion models. There's, the models that are in music videos. They don't look like they're anorexic, but they could be.
Nah, probably not. Maybe the ones that do it like high fashion.
Yeah, I knew someone who was, well, seemed like she was anorexic.
What,
But if you saw her, you wouldn't think. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not
Angelina Jolie is.
skinny. She's not super skinny to be like, oh, you're anorexic.
But she was?
Mm-hmm. But she's not super skinny, and she's black.
She was black?
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
It's just that we probably hide it more. Because if I'm telling you, she was not super skinny like what you would think an anorexic person would be, which is even bad that there's a certain stigma attached to it. But just how do you think society made it that way, or we kind of did it ourselves, or is it like society, or we have to change it ourselves?
As far as like the stereotypes go?
Yeah.
I think
bad
I think
ones.
the society's view on people in general is based on true events that have taken place. Not necessarily that they always are absolute truth, but I think that they're a lot of things are just not just made up all the time. As far as
Right.
stereotypes go, there are truths in a lot of stereotypes. It's just a matter of you can't just declare that that's just how it is for
Right.
everybody. But there are truths in the stereotypes.
So which ones do you think are true?
As far as
Any,
stereotypes.
like the first ones you think of, yeah.
Okay, black people do love fried chicken.
Oh,
Black.
everybody loves fried chicken.
Okay. Engineer
See?
is throwing thumbs up for
I'm
the fried
sure
chicken.
he eats fried chicken.
I'm sure he do, but you know we love some fried chicken. Black people do drink more liquor.
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
know,
I guess.
you didn't have some more liquor.
I never even had beer.
She got more liquor under the table right now.
No, I never even
Sipping-
had.
she got a 40 ounce of St. Ives under the table right now.
St. Ives. Isn't that lotion?
No, St. Ives. That's back in the day.
Oh.
Minister Society, Boys in the Hood,
Oh, wow.
St. Ives. But anyway,
See? No.
but
Malt
you,
liquor.
yeah, Kendra loves some Coke 45. Let me see. Puerto Ricans are loud. Spanish people do love to work. Well, Mexican people. Let me say Mexicans. I ain't gonna say Spanish people. A lot of the non-working Spanish people. But let me see. Asians are good at math. All Asians know karate.
Oh, Asians know karate.
They take a karate class.
Are they born knowing karate?
They just born. It's an instinct. They just know. It just depends on where what Asian country you're from, what kind of karate you know.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So you from certain places, you might know jujitsu.
Is this backed
You know
up
what
by
I'm
facts?
This is definitely back. This is all facts that I'm
Oh,
speaking
okay.
right now.
Okay.
Let me see what else. Spanish people love burritos. That is a food of choice. You know, a burrito is like burrito to them is like pure cocaine.
Burritos are good.
All Colombians are in the drug business.
Oh, wow. But I mean, if I lived in Colombia, I was from Colombia, I mean,
You'd be in the drug business.
probably.
No, you kind of have to though,
Oh,
pretty much. Let me
Okay.
see. Black people are good at sports. we definitely dunk. If you're a tall black person, you definitely play basketball,
really?
and you play very well. And football. Thank you, engineer. Black people, we are very good in football. Black people, we also know how to rap.
Oh, so you saying it's no bad black rapper?
No. There's a lot of bad rappers, black rappers, but we do not. All of us know how to rap though.
Oh, okay.
That's just a natural ability that we just know how to rap.
Oh,
Let me see.
really?
All black women are angry.
So I'm angry?
You are angry. You're so angry you don't even know it.
Oh,
You've just been living an angry life, so it's just settled in. So even when you're not angry, you're still
I'm
angry.
still angry.
There's still a bitterness there.
Oh, okay.
Black girls.
That's a lot.
Black girls don't like black girls.
What?
That's
We
true.
don't?
No, definitely don't.
I do.
Black girls don't have black friends. They have black associates.
Really?
Yeah.
Not true.
I don't know.
That's a lot that you just said.
You know, if we was on like real TV, I wouldn't even be saying this.
It would have been bleeping it all out.
Nah, I would avoid this subject because I could just see all the civil rights people blowing me up. And you know what's so funny? Watch them bring this up if I ever blow up.
Like, did you really believe this?
These are all jokes. These are all jokes. I'm just joking. Of course I don't believe this.
Ha ha, kid,
I
kid.
knew that black people don't like fried chicken. I knew that.
I love some fried chicken. Don't be saying that.
Kendra's the only one.
You like fried chicken too.
I don't like fried chicken. And
Love
white
cake.
people love some cake. White
Wow.
people do love some cake.
They do.
They love a little cake every now and then.
They do.
Yes, they do. White people love coffee.
Coffee.
Oh my
they
God.
do love coffee.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Not all.
No, all white people.
At work, they do love coffee.
They love some
and
coffee.
cake.
Little coffee and cake.
Yes.
All Asian people know how to make Asian food.
All black people smoke weed
Yes, that's true. Or have smoked weed.
or have smoked weed.
You're black, you have smoked weed. That's the first thing they asked President Obama. So he had to be. I'm black. Yes, of course.
And they gave him a pass.
And they gave him a
like,
pass.
"No, okay, he black.
Yeah. They was trying to get on Clinton, but Obama, they let him go right through.
Right. Clinton, no. How dare you like jazz music and smoke
For
weed?
real. Clinton had to lie and say he didn't inhale. But Obama said, I smoked it and I inhaled. I'm high right now. Well, you're black, president, so it's okay. On to the next question. Where were you born?
Right. They made that a big deal. Like, he wasn't born in America. But you're going to skip across the weed. Okay, all right, get it. It's cool. It's cool.
Tell us something we don't know, Mr. President. Where's your birth certificate?
OMG. Wow.
But, that's true. Let me see.
That's a lot of stereotypes. we
All
just
black
made.
girls know how to booty shake.
Wow. No, all black girls know how to braid. I used to get that a lot.
For real.
I used to get that a lot in high school. Can you braid my hair? I don't know how to braid. Don't you see? I'm in your honors class. Like, I'm the only black girl in here.
And my hair is-
Probably don't know how to braid.
For real. It's a possibility that we have a lot in common.
I probably don't know how to braid. I like chicken.
We have a lot more in common than I want to share with you
Yes, I like chicken.
than the other black girls are comfortable with.
Yeah, just don't ask me if I know how to braid, because I mean,
Let me see. What's another one,
it'd be
Kendra?
sad.
You're a very stereotypical person. Tell me,
What?
tell me what are your stereotypes that you normally stereotype people with?
That I stereotype people? I don't know. I don't think I do.
This is definitely like incriminating right now.
The only
This
one
whole
I would
conversation.
say is black girls with weave. Like, a lot of us have weave.
Yeah, if black girls with long hair have weave.
But it's a lot of black girls too that have long hair. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but it's weave though.
no, not all the time. Like, my cousin, her hair is long and it's her hair.
It's her hair. Like she bought it.
No, it's her hair. Like, real her hair.
What do you consider long?
Like here. Like, longer than my weave.
And it's not weave.
No, it's her hair.
And you've touched it.
It's her. Her hair's always been long. Yes,
Have
touched
you-
it. Yeah.
You pulled it.
Yes.
Did
No,
you
never pulled my
caress it?
cousin's hair. No.
You didn't.
I know it's her. It's her hair.
Oh, okay.
And I know another girl that works with me. Her hair is really long. It's her hair. Like, really
yeah,
long.
that's probably weave though. That's not your
No,
cousin.
that's her hair.
That's not a cousin though.
It's her hair.
Yeah, but
You
can't
can
really-
know the difference between
That's some
weave
good.
and hair.
It might be
You
real hair,
touch it.
but it may not be her hair.
You touch it. You put your hand
It's
through
probably
it.
that Indian Remy
No, you can feel.
and the
feel-
Remy.
No,
It might be that Remy.
you can feel tracks.
You can feel tracks.
You can feel tracks if it's fake or real.
Oh,
You're always gonna feel it. Feel it. See, you don't
so
know
you
about the
felt
weave.
in her hair like, yo, you ain't got no tracks up here.
Yeah, you can see. Person can go like this to their hair, and you can see whether or not it's their hair or not.
Oh, dang! Shout out to her.
It's a lot. It's
We need to bring her on the show. She's like a phenomenon.
it's a few people that's black
Few
with
and far between.
hair.
Not too many.
Not too many, but it's some. let's see.
all I got this one. All Caribbean people have attitudes and are crazy.
Yeah,
That's definitely true though. Jamaicans
Yeah.
have attitude problems.
yeah. They can cook.
Yeah, they can. They can. All Jamaicans know how to cook
Yeah,
good
good
Jamaican patties and curry.
curry. Yeah,
All Indian people love curry.
really.
Mhm.
They do.
All Indian people got a dot on their head.
No, they don't.
They do.
Not all of them.
All of them do.
No.
I know that for a fact. I've met all Indian people.
Shut up.
I've met all of them. They've all had dots on their head.
Really?
Yo, this is like the most incriminating conversation I've ever had.
Yes. But see, now we got all these stereotypes out in the open.
I feel like this conversation is gonna fire me one day from something.
Why?
I don't know.
We're talking
Just
about
at some point, I feel like.
But you didn't say that's what you believe.
No, I don't believe this.
See?
But I'm just saying
We're
what
just-
other people believe.
Yeah.
But taken out of context, this conversation could probably get me fired from something.
From what?
I don't know. Maybe if I ever want to run for politics, it's a wrap now.
Oh. Well,
right now, this would be a
politics,
wrap.
yeah, politics, yeah. Anything you do with politics, you can't do nothing if you're trying to be
Oh, midgets.
Oh, what's bad about midgets? Nothing.
They're scary.
Really? You scared of midgets?
I'm not scared of midgets, but a lot of people fear midgets.
Oh,
There's actually a phobia that is the fear of midgets.
oh wow.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up. You know, Google can make you super smart. Can make you appear smarter than what you really are.
Yes.
I have all these random facts.
And I can't believe you didn't know who Carl is on The Simpsons. I can't believe you being an African American, black, whatever we consider it now,
That is not.
and you don't know all the black people on The Simpsons.
That is not a part of Black history.
Yes, it is.
The 3 black people that are on
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
You have to know them. You have to at least know Carl.
I know now.
You do.
I definitely know now. But the fear
Carl,
of
I
midgets and the fear of dwarves is called anthropophobia.
Anthropophobia. Wow.
Anthropophobia.
It's a lot of phobias out there, but with stereotypes, I guess, it does affect a lot of people. I say everyone, really, because a lot of people have looked at certain people and been like, oh snap, because maybe you might have went through some stuff with that certain type of people, so now you look at everybody that's that certain type of people that way,
All rappers are thugs. That's a stereotype.
Yeah, that is a stereotype.
All rappers actually live the lives that they talk about.
Yeah, that's definitely a lie.
That's a lie from the pit of the devil.
Oh wow.
Pit of hell.
Wow, really?
It's a lie. God.
Well,
The devil is a lie.
Well, we're going to, and again, if you want to call in, definitely feel free, 813-639-TALK. And we're going to go ahead and show a video, get into a video, take a small break, and we're going to come back. And don't forget, if you're watching, definitely chance to win the gift card around like 6:30. So tune in. That's $25. That could be yours, gift card. So we're going to just go ahead and play a video by Theo Lodge, and then we'll be right back after that. So don't go anywhere. Bye.
Don't lose this money. Alright. You gonna pay me in ones too. Yeah.
My man, what's up, baby?
What's going on?
Okay, need you to come out to where I'm at, okay? I got a gig for you, baby.
Yeah? Yes, sir. Where?
Oh, you ain't got to worry about all that. You ain't got to worry about the details. You just got to trust me, okay? I got a gig for you. I'm talking big booty females. Remember Sandra?
Hey, look, say no more. I'm on my way.
Yo.
Hey, man. You say you got a gig, man. A little private party. Y'all down?
Yeah, it's down.
Let's do it. Let's do what we gotta do, man.
I see my other chick talking to another chick, but in my mind, I'm thinking about another chick and how I want to murder it. But we can all kick it on some Ninja Turtle shit. How that sound? Yeah, I owes you just like them vows. I beat it up and she threw in the towel. Now she calling me back, yeah. But I'm more like Floyd, young homie in charge. I'm a shooting star. Don't know where I'm landing. I did my deeds, 100 pussy bandit. Picture it all, but I didn't plan it. She showing it all, like Janet. Had the Super Bowl, nigga. It's crazy how I'm hot, but I'm still a cold nigga. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, hold up.
All right, ladies, one of you lucky gals gonna win an entire night with Theo Lodge. Let's do it in. Number 1.
Come on, man. I got no be.
There you go. What's up?
What is this, man?
What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
This is the game I was telling you about. Okay, just trust me. Mingle a little bit, and we're gonna get the party started, all right? It's all good. Hey, I'm gonna take care. Hey, who loves you, baby? Huh? Who loves you?
Everything they talking, I know I done did it. I told her get lost or get with it. She want a bad boy, but I ain't signed to did it. So I strapped up, head on collision. You can have the night, but you can't have my heart. I told her think with her head, she was kinda smart. She working it, like with a paycheck. Loving your body, but safe sense, huh? Cause I don't want the latex. Have me caught up in the matrix. Morpheus, a Neo. I need a real chick, no fake Miss Cleo. Neo, all day I ball. It heard the same shit, but it's a different style. Living for the night, never get feelings involved. And I just play these hoes like golf. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, let me put some pivot in it. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, hold up. I tell her hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimpin' in it. I said hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimpin' in it. This the part of the song. When you back it up, and you do it all night long. Hey, this the part of the song. When you back it up and do it all night long. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up. Let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up. Let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, let me put some pimpin' in it. Hold up, hold up.
Do all men cheat? And the other one was can text messaging kill your relationship?
They say, yeah, you know, they say, after silence that comes, which nearest to expressing the unexpressible is music. Yeah, I've been silent for too long. Let me express myself. Shit. My blood lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle fall, my blood lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle fall, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Kobe, shout out come to MVP, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Ron, shout out come to MVP, money on dollar bills. No, for real, that money rolling like it popped a pill. No, for real, that money older than Dr. Phil. Kicking that white over the green. Soccer field, I can feel the hate. To me, it feel like love. So when they throwing shots, to me, that's kiss and hugs. No homo, let's pause that. The coupe is just all black. Took the titties out, took off the broad strap. Yeah, loyalty to those you love the most. But that love can turn to hate, don't play too fucking close. So I just play the fucking ropes. Champagne bottles, fuck a toast. And I does the most. I said I does the most. I'm building boats so my whole fucking team could float. So my whole fucking team could cope. By any means, quote unquote. My blood lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle fall, my blood lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle fall, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Kobe, shout out come to MVP, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Ron, shout out come to MVP. I'm so appalled. Who the fuck are y'all? And I ain't in the sports, but I still ball. Fall from a killer, but I kill y'all. And even with an arm's reach, I don't feel y'all. I'm a couple dollars away from feeling comfortable, and I'm still humble too. Who do you look up to when everybody ranking under you? Idolize who when only money is in front of you. Speeding in the rain, flirting with death is something new. GMC Thunder Crew, trash bitch lightning flow. I go in like the ghost of Pac, right my flow. Scary shit, frightening flow. So fucking high, I'm low. So fucking fly, I go in the air, adios. In the air, adios. I'm in the air, adios. Million miles high up in O, there Gotti go. Got the Cali and some swishers, so they gotta smoke. I got some singles and some strippers, so they gotta blow. My blunt lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle full, my blunt lit, my bottle pour, my whip nice, my bottle full, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Kobe, shout out come to MVP, I'm trash bitch, I'm GMC, shout out Ron, shout out come to MVP.
All right, we're back.
Yes, we are. Shout out to Traj and also Theo Lodge. Some hot videos, man.
Yes. And our guest Amp Music will not be able to make it with us today, but we're still going to be giving away our gift card, and we're still gonna have our topics and everything like that. And shout out to the people that, you know, and this might offend some people. It matters. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to sound like that. But if you say you're gonna do something, just do it, basically. Or if you can't, shout out to the people that at least text and say, "Oh, I won't be able to make it." That's at least you do that much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But a text message goes a long way nowadays.
Heck yeah.
You could easily, take 2 seconds out of your day and text and say, "Okay, I'm not going to be able to make it," or whatever. That's better than nothing. That's all I'm going to say. So first we're going to talk a little bit about the Grammys this year, 2013, which they were pretty good. They were pretty good. A lot of good outfits going on, a lot of good fashion that was going on. And we're going to talk just a little bit about it today. And first, we're going to start with Miss Rihanna, and talk about what she wore. Now this dress here, red, first of all, I think it looks nice on her. I really do.
Yeah, she looks sexy. Sheesh.
I really like it. And at first, I felt a certain kind of way about Rihanna. I'm not gonna lie. And the only reason why is that because you hear all this crazy stuff going on with her. But with her perfume, I love her perfume, by the way. I love her perfume. And then with this, what she wore to the Grammys, it just like seals the cake, for me. I mean, it's just so nice. How do you feel about this dress, Shorty?
She could definitely get it in this dress.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can get it a few times.
Oh,
but
wow.
Actually, she looks very classy, which is different from me seeing her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
But I think
what do you mean by that?
I mean, she normally looks kind of unclassy,
right?
And unapologetic at it.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, definitely. So what? So you say this is definitely a hit or a miss for her?
This is definitely a hit.
I say so too. The red, that's her color.
Yeah, she definitely.
And like you said, she's not looking crazy. Cause like she can.
Mm-hmm. We got a couple people here. We got Kelly Rowland. We got
J-Lo. Let's look at Kelly. I love Kelly Rowland. Let's look at her. Let's see what she wore to the Grammys, and if that was a hit or miss for her.
Well, Kelly's always on her thing.
Yeah, Kelly is Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Kelly Rowland?
I definitely like Kelly Rowland.
Yeah. So what she has on here, first of all, this is just, I think it was really risky, but it worked for her.
Yeah, it definitely did.
You know, it worked for her. The hair,
Mm-hmm.
the entire dress, it worked for her. Definitely, very, very classy. But she's a classy female.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily look at this dress and say classy though, but I would definitely look at the dress and say sexy. Because
That too.
the way that the slits are accentuating her bosom
Really.
and her other parts. Her other parts are very accentuated, darling.
Oh wow.
But
Classy.
definitely a little on the risky side.
Yeah, it's kind of risky, but it's nice.
She took the risk, and I like it. It's a good risk. I like her because she's a risk taker.
She is.
She risked that one, but shout out to her. I like J-Lo, though.
Let's get to J-Lo. Let's see
J-Lo.
what J-Lo had on.
Come on, J-Lo. Give me something good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jay.
She
J-Lo?
could have did better.
She could have, but
She could have did better.
she,
It's nice.
she looks, I like the leg.
Yeah.
The leg was very,
But compared to what Kelly had on and
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Rihanna had on,
right.
she could have, stepped it up just a little tiny bit.
Yeah, but it's J-Lo, though. She looks like she's in a bed sheet. Like she just rolled out of bed. Like the sheet is still over her.
Oh wow.
So I can imagine me being next to her
Really?
in a satin black sheet. And she rolling over and saying, Shorty Rock, one more time, baby.
No.
And I say, okay. You want daddy to come home? Daddy's
You got
coming
all
home.
that from this
I did, from this sheet-like outfit,
garment. Tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
Tablecloth.
What about Katy Perry?
Katy Perry. Oh, I love Katy Perry.
I didn't always love her, but I love her now. Oh yes, Katy Perry is looking very, very
Katy Perry. Yeah.
voluptuous.
That dress looks. It reminds me of a superhero. Who's that superhero? Poison Ivy. When you look at it, I think Poison Ivy.
She can poison my ivy anytime.
Oh wow.
I don't even know what that means.
Poison Ivy. You know the superhero, the poison. Well, she's like a villain, I think. Poison Ivy. But when I see this dress, that's who I think of. Poison Ivy.
She looks
I don't know if that
awesome.
color. She's Katy Perry, first of all.
But
I don't know. I guess if you compare that to again Kelly, Rihanna, even some of the guys, the way they were dressed, at the Grammys, and you compare them, that just looks. I don't know.
You trying to say the guys look better than her?
No, I'm just.
Do you see
saying.
that cleavage?
That's
the cleavage.
I guess.
Look at the cleavage.
No, I actually
Kendra. Okay, because you're definitely not paying attention.
I really
that
wasn't.
Cleavage kills a whole bunch of other outfits.
Oh, okay. I guess
it does.
You're right. You're right.
I'm a cleavage type of guy.
I see.
I'm gonna be honest. I like me some cleavage every now and then.
Really?
I do.
Well, the Grammys there was a lot of cleavage at the Grammys.
It was a lot of cleavage. What you want to look at the guys?
Yeah. Let's see if we can find a guy who killed it.
A guy who killed it. I don't really be looking at the guys.
I see, said the blind man. But it's like, with the guys, you have we have Justin Timberlake. We're gonna look at him. They have suits, and that's pretty much it. With girls, it's like dresses are more. There's a lot more to talk about when it comes to a dress.
Well, I think it's a lot better to look at a girl in a dress than it is a guy in a suit.
See, like this, this is that's him. Different, classy, very clean, and he's, Justin Timberlake. Is that Justin Timberlake? Yeah, he's sharp right here. What they say, they call it sharp. He's sharp.
Yeah, I don't like the tie though. The tie looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it does.
Can we go back to the girls?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll do like a few more girls, and then go into some events that's going on in Tampa.
Wow, Taylor Swift.
What Taylor Swift had on was really nice.
That was freaking gorgeous.
That's a really nice dress.
Taylor doing it.
I must say.
Taylor looked very, very queen of Sheba-ish.
Yes, very nice.
Very Romish.
Very, very nice. I say this is definitely a hit with her. Definitely very nice.
She is definitely growing up.
I know.
Before our eyes.
Yes.
Next thing you know, she's going to be
What?
Rihanna.
Oh, Lord.
The white Rihanna.
Oh.
They all turn into the white Rihanna after a while. Look at Lindsay Lohan.
Really? They all turn to... Wait a minute. The white Rihanna.
The white Rihanna.
Well, what is that supposed to...
Let me show you what the white Rihanna looks like.
Uh-oh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. And her name is?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, wow.
That is the white Rihanna right now. She's definitely... Rihanna,
did she wear this
Rihanna
to the Grammys?
I believe so. I think this is a Grammy picture.
Oh.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think this is a white Rihanna-ish.
What makes her a white Rihanna?
Because she's
a rebel?
Definitely a rebel. A rebel.
That's the name of Rihanna's perfume. I'm gonna say, and I really hope, you know, Rihanna, someone who's in connection with Rihanna, her perfume is the best. Rebel Lafleur is very. Oh, I see what you mean. The white Rihanna. Wow. She looks pretty bad. She looks pretty bad to me.
Bad in a bad way.
She looks pretty bad. Like I'm kind of like scared of people who are a little too skinny. And look at this. What she got going on? I mean, really?
Yeah, she's
with the mohawk at the Grammys.
With the mohawk.
No
that's kind of. Yeah, that's kind of
hard to look at.
White Rihanna.
That's hard to look at. I wonder how she's gonna be, you know, in some years to come. It's gonna be kind of bad if you think about it.
I'm gonna hit you with a double whammy here.
Uh-oh.
These are actually both my ex-girlfriends.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. Bad breakups on both of them.
Oh wow.
I feel like they cheated on me, but you know.
Oh wow.
No, we're not gonna get into that.
Okay.
But this is Beyonce and Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys is the best. Beyonce, I love what she wore. I really do. Because all the other women wore dresses. Well, a lot of the other women. I'm not gonna say all.
She wore like a pantsuit.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
That's saying
a lot.
It's saying
I'm a boss. I'm gonna wear what I want.
Right.
I always, you know, do different. You know, I'm a trendsetter. Really.
She need to
Beyonce.
She need to go back and set another trend now. I like to see my Beyonce. See, it's Jay that's messing her up.
Oh, really?
Because when she was with me, she was more flowy. She was more exotic and elegant. She wasn't wearing no pantsuit. I'd have said, B, you better take that B home and put
a dress on.
B.
Okay.
Or else we're going to have problems.
Problems.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we do have, you know, speaking of the Grammys, we do have some stuff going on in Tampa coming up. Definitely do. We have, let's see, some good stuff going on. I know Waka Flocka is going to be in town.
Waka Flocka.
Let's see. I think he's going to be here March 2nd.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, let's do at Club Underground, but I can't. I mean, Waka Flocka, I like Waka Flocka. I don't know. It's something about his music. You put it in, it wakes you up.
Right.
Like, it wakes me up. I listen to that before work just because I know it's going to wake me up. Do I listen to what he really be saying? Not really. Probably if I listen to it, I don't think I would listen to Waka Flocka.
Let them guns blam.
Yeah, but and Club Underground, that's where it's going to be at. Waka Flocka.
Enter at your own risk.
March 2nd, Club Underground.
You know, it's very fitting for Club Underground to have Waka Flocka there.
Flocka. You know,
he makes fight music.
That's what he says.
He makes brawl music.
Not just fighting.
For real, because when a Waka Flocka song comes on, it's not just one person that want to fight. It's everybody wants to fight. And they always want to fight the bouncers.
Wow, really?
And those next to them.
I don't know. I haven't really been out in a minute. Last time I went out was Sky. Yeah, I went to Sky.
Club Sky?
Probably a few
I went there
the
first time. My first time was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It was kind of cool though.
Yeah, it was okay. And also, on the 15th, there's the 10-year anniversary of the all-white yacht party.
What?
I don't know if you're into yacht parties. There's usually a lot of
I would love to be in a yacht party.
Yacht party.
Maybe they want some Pink Talk at their yacht party.
They
A little
might.
pink and their white.
March 15th. Pink Talk might, you never know. Got the yacht party. And there's another concert. There's the Waka Flocka. There's the yacht party. And there's the Real Rap Music Conference.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. That's March 23rd. Shout out to everybody that's going to be affiliated with that. Machine Gun Kelly is going to be here on the 23rd as well at the amphitheater.
That's what's up.
You know, he's hot right now.
Actually, have you ever seen a Machine Gun Kelly like live performance?
No.
Off the chain.
Really?
Off the chain. Like this guy is like a rock star, but he's a rapper.
He's pretty cool to me.
Like I'm talking about, he runs around the stage, jumps in the crowd
Mosh
surfs,
pit.
all that. Does dangerous stuff, jumps on top of stuff, like goes extremely high into the air.
Are you serious?
As if he's doing a stunt, like for real. Break stuff.
Oh my God. Okay.
Like it's like going to a rock concert. And I've never been to a rock concert, but I can imagine that's how it is. A lot of breaking, a lot of running, a lot of screaming, a lot of just craziness. I'm sure that's pretty much how it is. That's how
Crowd
it is.
interaction.
That's what I'm talking about. And I liked it. It was very, very fun. I can't front.
Wow.
He probably had the best stage performance I want to say, I'm not going to say ever seen, but live that I've ever seen in person.
Really?
Best stage performance, yeah. He definitely goes 110%.
Oh wow, that's a good thing. So that's a few things that's coming up in our area. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what the 3 questions are going to be for the gift card, and then we're gonna get into love and relationship. So if you're watching right now, you would know. So the first question, we kind of hit on it a little bit. And it's basically, okay, so what rapper used to play NBA? That's the first question. So what rapper used to play NBA? If I tell a little bit more details about him,
I think I know.
A person is gonna get it. You know. And you can't just tell me what rapper it is, but you gotta tell me what NBA team.
I know it's him. And I know what NBA team.
And you gotta tell me what NBA team it is. So that's the first question. And also, since it's Black History Month, you have to name something that was invented by an African American.
Oh, no matter what it is?
It has to be, you have to you can't just say, well, we're gonna take this out of the thing because this one's easy. You can't say peanut butter. So you can't say that.
That was Marcus Garvey, right?
Yeah. So you can't say that. Can't say peanut butter. So that's the second question. And the third question is, let's see. The third question is going to be, I was kind of contemplating on this.
Can I come up with one?
Yeah, go ahead. Because the question that I want to
mine's like a multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay, who's worth more?
Whoa.
Who's worth more?
Out of who?
Jay-Z, Diddy, or 50 Cent.
Oh. Jay-Z.
The engineer says him. The engineer has far more money than Jay-Z, as we can tell by the platinum around his neck.
Yes.
The big chain.
So Jay-Z, P. Diddy, or 50 Cent?
Or 50 Cent.
50 Cent back on. Okay, so those are the 3 questions. Who's worth more? P. Diddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
That's one question. You have to name something that was invented by a Black person. And it can't be peanut butter. Everybody should know what, peanut butter. And then the other question is what rapper, hip hop artist, played in the NBA, and you have to name the NBA team. So if you're listening, I'm gonna put the questions on my Facebook and my Twitter. So if you wanna call in.
And make sure you call us, and the number is 813-639-TALK or 813-639-8255. So
Yes.
call us in so you can win the gift card, and it's $25, right?
$25.
$25. So that's $25 that you can definitely spend
25 for all our Spanish people.
where you want to spend it.
Yes.
So definitely call in.
Yes. So so we're gonna go ahead and get into love and relationships.
All right. Now the love and relationships topic of the day is going to be, can text messaging kill a relationship? Can text messaging kill a relationship?
I would say yes. I would
Okay.
definitely say yes.
And why do you say yes?
Because it depends. Because I look at it from a point of view of it. First of all, it depends on who, like, what the text message is saying.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who the text message is being sent to,
Right.
and it depends on, okay, are you texting me enough?
That's true. That's true.
So
So how much is enough?
see, we had this conversation before. I would definitely say, because first of all, it depends on what type of work you do. It depends on stuff. Because I'm not the type of person to say, okay, if I'm talking to somebody that's a truck driver, knowing he gonna be gone months at a time, whatever, I'm not gonna sweat that I don't see him every day, but he can still text and call.
He definitely needs a text.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll definitely need a text
How
every
often?
day.
Like just
every
one,
day.
Just one text? Just a good morning and next day?
So, I mean,
good
that's better
morning?
than nothing.
So you be okay with that? Let's be honest.
It's better. It depends on the situation. If his job is where
You
he
are
can't
not
really,
gonna be okay with a good morning and he don't text you the rest of the day.
if he working all day and he can't text,
No, because
If
then you
he
got the
working-
nighttime.
then okay, because that's the situation. But some people might be in the army. I'm not saying me, but
They
if I
on
was
active duty in the army, because even
if
army
I
people
was
text.
dating, if they on active duty and they deployed, how they gonna text if they out there fighting a war for America?
Because they may not always be fighting. A lot of times they be chilling out there sometimes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it depends on the situation. Me personally, I need like interaction. I need some, texting throughout the day, more than one text message a day. But it depends on the situation. But if I know you home chilling, not doing nothing, then I don't see why you can't text more than once.
Me personally, I feel like texting is like a plague that if you don't control it, it can take over the actual relationship. And what I mean by that is like sometimes we over text. You so used to saying, good morning or GM or
Right.
smiley face, but it's more meaningful if you just pick up the phone and say, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Or, sometimes we text so much that when we finally do get on the phone, we don't have that conversation.
say, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And so the conversation is quick and then we go back to, okay, let me text you.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
sometimes people take text messages wrong. Like, you might be texting,
All the
like,
time.
for example, this was really almost a argument between someone I was talking to. Because I guess, if you put like 3 periods or periods after a word when you text, that means like, what the heck or WTF. That's what he's saying. Like, say if I put, because when I text, this what no, for real though.
Yeah.
He was serious, apparently. He said, he was like, what you mean by those, why you put all them periods after that? I'm like, that's just how I text. When I text, I'll put okay, ...
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean nothing about it, like, at all. And I'm like, I can't believe we're even talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really talking about periods after a word? And and he brought it up again more than once.
It's real serious for him.
For real. So I'm like, okay. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, those periods after the word means WTF. I'm like, whoa, I don't look at it like that.
You definitely don't mean that. I think WTF means WTF.
Right.
I don't think there's nothing else that means WTF.
So it's a lot of times text messages, people can read into them too much.
Yeah, I know that for a fact because like I was just having a conversation with somebody this week, and I was saying how they sound real. I know it might sound funny, but I read their text and I was like, man, your text just sound real cut and dry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it sound kind of rude. And they was like, oh, I'm not being rude. I'm like, but if you read how it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
I'm
an
the type of
interpretation.
person, right? I'm the type of person I say, well, you can't interpret. I mean, you can interpret a text wrong, but it's like, it's a text. You don't really know how a person really saying it. That's why I'd rather a person really call me. If it's serious,
exactly.
I need you to call
Yeah.
me because I might take your text like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
And like me personally, because I do a lot of like online dating and stuff, I just feel like I ain't trying to be catfished. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to be texting you all my information. Tell me about yourself. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then I'm texting you my whole life story.
And you end up being
a boy. No.
Catfish.
No, sir. No, sir.
We need to spend one show talking about catfish.
We do. That need to be the new that need to be another.
That show
love
is my
relationship.
new favorite show.
Yeah, that show is crazy. But you know what makes that show crazy? It's crazy because people allow themselves to be in stupid situations.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people apparently that, does online dating. And a lot of people have done online dating.
I think everybody does online dating now.
A lot of people have. I've done it before.
The engineer's like, heck nah.
I've done it before, but now, no.
Engineer, are you in a relationship?
Is it from
you are?
online dating?
That's because you're in a relationship now. How long you been in a relationship?
3 years. That's
3
good.
years? Oh yeah. Now, like in the last 2 years, everybody has been online dating.
People too crazy nowadays. People too crazy.
Nah. I mean,
People crazy.
in another year, that might be the only way. No, I say another 3-4 years. That might be the
Well,
only way we do.
Y'all hear that? Y'all better get your boyfriends and your girlfriends now. Then
An engineer says that he met his girl at a bar and they're 3 years strong. That's what's up. I'm going to the bar tonight now.
look, oh god,
Finna give me a 3-year relationship.
from the bar.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Oh,
So
and
all-
they're engaged.
Aw.
That's awesome.
So all the girls out there, go to the bar, meet Shorty Rock.
There we go. Meet me at the bar, baby.
That way he know he not getting catfish.
Exactly. I definitely don't want to be catfish. But
That's crazy.
But I feel like I feel like sometimes, when you text. Well, I ain't gonna front. Me personally, I don't take text serious. Like I don't. If we're just starting to talk, everything you say in text, I'm gonna ask you again on the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people be whoever they want to be through text messaging.
Right.
And on the phone.
I
But,
agree.
Like
I text a lot.
and personally, I don't mind texting, but I don't like texting when I can actually talk to you.
Right.
If I text you, what you doing? You be like, nothing. I'd be like, then call me. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the point of us just texting
If you're not doing nothing.
You ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's so funny because then I'd be like, text me. The response be like, okay. And then I'd be like, call me. And the response be like, okay. And the call don't come for like 20, 30 minutes later. I
Right,
thought
like,
you
what were
wasn't
you
doing
doing?
nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't doing something you didn't want to mention through the text. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I also feel like sometimes texting, like, I think texting takes away from the personal interaction of a relationship.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you text, you lose the intimacy of an actual conversation because it takes the place of a conversation. And then I think that the conversation then becomes more of something that you do because you have to do it rather than because you want to do it.
Right.
You know, like you should want to spend time on the phone with the person that you're with. You should want to have those conversations. It builds the relationship. The conversations bring you guys together. It makes you form that bond. You learn new things. You grow.
Right.
But text messaging, you can't grow and learn new things and greater things and form a spiritual, intellectual bond because it's that technology is stopping that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Won't.
And I think a relationship that begins with texting might end in texting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And because
I text message a lot.
that's not good though. I'm gonna keep it real.
I do, but the person who I'm, if I'm talking to someone, I'm gonna see them a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
that's, really like the person who Let me see. Who do I text a lot? Let me think. Yeah, so the person who I text a lot, I see them a lot too. So it's not like, oh, just texting, you know.
That's different. That's different though.
You know, but I have been in situations where it's like, dang, we don't see each other a lot. You not texting me. Like, what's going on? Like, that raises a red flag.
I think texting can kill a relationship in the fact of you know, I think texting is a way of escape sometimes.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I mean, like, it's hard to get on the phone and tell somebody something that's disappointing.
Yeah, versus you can just text it.
Text it and you don't feel that remorse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't it doesn't make you want to step up and carry out what you're supposed to carry out when you could just text an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Or just man up or being a woman enough to say the disappointing news.
Right.
I can't.
But you
I
can
won't.
text.
But you could text it.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? It's almost like, I'm not gonna say a coward's way out, but it's almost in essence a little cowardly when someone texts you something that you know they're supposed to call you about.
Right.
Especially, I hate, and I tell this to girls all the time. I hate text apologies. Don't tell me you sorry through a text.
Through a text, right?
I don't count that. Like, you're not really sorry, because when you're really sorry, you don't have a problem saying I am sorry,
Right.
because you want to make amends. You don't want the situation to fall apart.
Right.
You want to keep that relationship going. So when you just simply text it, then you're taking away the real meaning behind it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody really wants to apologize to you and they're really truly sorry about something, then be man and woman enough to call and say, my bad.
Right.
I'm sorry. Don't text me that.
Don't text.
Don't text me that. Because I think you're lying at that
Right.
point. You're not really that sorry.
Or you know what's really funny? Like, you know how, like, if you call somebody, they don't pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you text them, they text right back. So it's like, well, dang, why you ain't pick up the phone?
Exactly. Because texting is something that takes the place of real conversations when a person doesn't really want to have a genuine connection to you.
Uh-huh.
And then here's another thing too. I don't want you to be texting me when you could call me, because you could be texting 5 other people at the same time. But if I'm on the
True.
phone with you, it's going to be really hard for you to be texting like that.
Right.
Because you know I'm going to hear you texting.
Texting, the click, 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 click. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know at that point, oh man, I can't really do that.
That's a whole nother level. That's
Yeah.
because some people, but we all might have been there in our days where we might have been like talking to somebody and you think they don't notice, so you trying to text while they, while you're on the phone, because you really probably talking to somebody else.
Right.
And
But
because I listen for that too.
You could
if they
definitely tell.
texting.
And I hate when somebody texts while I'm on the phone with them, because I know you're not really paying attention to what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to just be talking just to be talking. Like, if we're gonna have.
So what do? You tell them, just call me back.
Yeah, I'll say something like that, or I'll be like, "Damn, you texting in my ear." You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be like, "Well, you need me to hit you back?
Right.
You're
You
not busy? Yeah.
Right.
Because I just don't. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's. I don't know. That could be just me getting older too.
It might be.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of young females text a whole lot.
Youngins.
You know what I'm saying?
I text a lot. I really do. But I text like the same people over and I don't know. Sometimes I'd rather text. But it just depends on what it is. If it's something serious or, like I'm trying to apologize, I'm not going to text that. I'm going to call or I'm going to come to where you at and be like, hey, let's talk about this.
And I think that's important. I think it's important that if you want a meaningful relationship, that you have meaningful conversation.
See, I
You know
was
what I'm
trying to
saying?
put the questions to the gift card on your page.
Oh. No, you can. I just got to approve it.
Oh. Sorry, kind of went on a tangent.
you just gotta have it, or what the situation is. But when you're talking to somebody, you're getting to know them. It's not always about what they say.
Yeah, sometimes it is how they say it, how they look when they say it. Are they looking at you?
That body language, the voice tone, these are indications of whether what they're saying is genuine, whether what they're saying is sincere or passionate, whether what they're saying is can be taken certain ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I could say I love you, but then my facial expression looks like I don't love you.
Right.
So I got to read what your facial expression says. You know what I'm saying? Or how I say I love you may actually tell me that I don't love you.
Right.
I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I'm just saying it.
Right.
Just to say it.
But if you saw that in a text, you wouldn't be able to tell that.
True.
If I text you I love you, you don't know how I'm saying it.
Right.
You're saying, oh, I love you. And you get a text that says, I love you back. You don't know how I said that.
Right.
You don't know if I really mean that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you take that personal interaction, out, then it becomes.
Just can't share nothing on your page.
Well, I've had a lot of bad experiences with people trying to share.
Not even in your fan club. Dang.
I don't play that.
He like, nope.
Ain't that. But I'm gonna share it though. I see it on Noah's page, so I'm gonna share it on mine.
But definitely, I don't know. Text messaging, I don't know. I take that text message as kind of serious. And if I don't understand a text, I'm gonna call. So if you send a text and the text message from me is a question mark, you know, probably like in the next 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna be calling you, trying to figure out what does your text message mean. I'm not just gonna let it, you know what I'm saying, go by and just,
yeah,
you know.
Oh, here's another thing too. When it comes to texting, I wish I just had like an old dating show.
Right.
So I could really like break down certain things. You know what I'm saying? But like with texting, right? Don't text. I kind of lost my train of thought, actually.
Don't text.
Don't text. I lost my train of thought. I'm about to say something real profound.
Oh, goodness.
It was real. I had
no,
it.
Come back.
I had the profoundness. It was something that was real profound.
Come back.
About texting. And I was saying when you text somebody, you know, you got to be mindful of
trying to see if I have an example of a text. What not to do. Let me stop.
For real, that's really what I need.
What not to do.
I'm mad too because I had something very great to say, like.
Oh man.
And it just escaped me. But make sure y'all call in 813-639-8255, 813-639-8255. Answer our 3 questions, which are posted on the Facebook. You can check out my Facebook, facebook.com/The Real Shorty Rock, or you can hit up Kendra K or the Pink Talk Show.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes, and shout out to everybody who went to the AZ1 Awards. AZ1 Award. I knew that. I knew it was AZ1.
AZ1.
I was like, I want to say AZ1 because that's what I think I heard somebody say, but I'm like, oh, see, I heard somebody say AZ1, but I'm like, maybe that junk ain't AZ1. Y'all just making it up for the man. Maybe it's AZ1, but it's AZ1. So shout out to everybody who went to the awards last night.
Shout out to Shamita J.
Yeah, she won 2.
She did? Oh,
she won 2. She won Breakthrough Artist, and she won Best Single, The Reason Why. Yeah, so congratulations to her. She was on our show last week, first female on the show. Mm-hmm. And actually, next month, besides one show, we're going to have all females. So that's pretty kind of interesting there.
Sure.
Yeah. March 3rd, we're gonna have Carmen on the show. She started her own clothing line, and she does a lot of stuff like I don't want to get the countries wrong. I want to say Haiti, Africa, one of those.
Oh, okay.
She does that kind of stuff, and she has her own clothing line called the 7 District. So check that out.
That's what's up.
And then also a friend of mine, she's gonna be on the show too. Her name is Tia. She started a group called Posimoto, and it's basically for I don't want to get the ages wrong, because she's going to come on here and talk about all this, but I want to say it's from ages 8 to 25, And basically she gives, that age group things to be successful in life that they don't get in high school and they don't get in school, like interviewing tips and,
that's what's up.
Positive stuff like that. Also looking to have Miss KG on the show as well. So trying to do that. So, big ups to all the females. Big ups to all the females next month, March, for the females. Definitely. And again, if you want to win the gift card, we got the 3 questions out there on Facebook. So definitely, call in. And we're going to be giving this away next week too. So if you're, looks like somebody might have won. They didn't call in, but let's see if somebody posted the answer.
I hope they didn't post.
I think they did. That's why I'm like that.
Well, he's wrong about one of them.
Which one? Okay. And this is Snig Powell, one of my Facebook friends, and I'm Kendra Ben Bless on Facebook for everybody out there. Just in case you're not my friend on Facebook.
Finally gave up her Facebook address.
But they not gonna be able to find me if they put Kendra Ben Bless. That's the only thing. They might if they got the
Oh, you ain't put the number.
What number?
You ain't put the number for them to call in. That's why.
Oh.
I'm about to put it now. That's why. That's why he posted it for the world to see.
But it's like, technically, do you win because you posted?
No, but he's wrong though.
Which one?
I can't tell you which one he's wrong about.
So it got to be the Jay-Z one.
You're not supposed to tell people.
Huh?
You can't say that.
But a lot of people that's listening, they might not see this. They don't know.
Yeah, but if you automatically eliminate.
No, I said it's the Jay-Z question. I didn't say Jay-Z
okay.
was wrong or right.
Right.
What is the answer? You can whisper.
All right. You want me to whisper on air?
Pause.
It's the.
No, whisper to me.
I'm not gonna whisper. I'm just gonna point.
Oh, okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, then. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, makes sense, though.
Now you know.
Now you know. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Well, Mr. Snig Powell, one of them is incorrect, but you still got to call in, But thank you for answering on Facebook.
Yes, we definitely appreciate that.
Definitely. But with the text messaging and relationships, I mean, and then even if you look at it from a point of view, say you're in a relationship and the person you go with, they texting on the phone all the time. Like, who are you texting? That's what I'll be wanting to say. I'll be wanting to take the phone and throw it.
Somebody be texting all the time?
Yeah.
Now,
why are you texting 24/7?
You know you do that too.
No, I don't. I don't got nobody to text like that.
So you telling me that you be texting all the time, but when you get with your person, you don't be texting?
I don't text. The only people I text is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't text
That's
that.
still texting though.
It is, but if I'm...
How do they know that's the only people you texting? They might just see you texting all the time.
But I don't text all the time because I'm usually texting them. So if I'm around them, I don't have to text.
Oh. So you get mad when they
Yes, I do. Who are you texting so much?
What if they be like, it's none of your business?
If it's none of my business, I'll just be like, well, that mean I could text. Shoot. I'm gonna find me somebody to text.
I'm texting myself. Kendra, you have a beautiful day today. Thank you.
Find somebody to text. Shoot. But okay, so let's see. He technically did. Okay, so let me see if that one was wrong. To see if this person is wrong.
Let me make sure that I'm right, because I just actually
it could have changed.
It could have, but I'm thinking it's
So what rapper was an NBA player and for what team? Name something invented by an African American. And who is worth more, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, or Diddy? And you can't just say what was invented. Do you know the person who invented it? Because There's a lot of stuff we could be like, oh, this was invented by black person.
You could say Cali Kush or something.
What?
I don't know. You could say Jerry Curl.
Cali Kush was invented by a black.
It seemed like it.
Was
though.
it? That Cali Kush was invented by a black person. Whoa. So we got 5 more minutes to give away this $25 gift card, and we're gonna do it next week too. Excuse me. So just because this person on Facebook kind of did, well, they didn't say who invented the item they put on here, but I want to know who is worth more between Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Diddy. I say Kanye.
Oh heck. Heck nah.
He's not even on the list with them.
Heck nah. Oh, he is. He's top 5 this year.
Oh.
Kanye West spent $35 million this year.
Really?
Good Lord.
With the help of Jay-Z.
Word. Because he definitely cashed in on that tour. Yeah, Watch the Throne tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they killed it all around the world.
Jay-Z, anything Jay-Z does. And look at Beyonce.
Yep. That was an investment.
Look at Rihanna. What was an investment?
Getting with Beyonce.
That was a business move.
That was a chess move.
It definitely was. I don't blame them.
Definitely can't.
So did we verify for sure who is worth more?
Yeah, I'm gonna say we did.
Okay. Oh,
because we have to go by 2012, since 2013 is not over yet. So at this point, we know who's the winner.
Okay, got it. Etched in my brain.
And it's almost the margin is almost 100 million.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, we're gonna just so no one has won the gift card yet, because the person who I'm gonna go ahead and put what they said before we end the show. He said the rapper that was in the NBA and is now a rapper is Master P for the Hornets, and he played for the Hornets. And something invented by an African American, he put Hot Comb. And who is worth more, he put Jay-Z. But that's kind of wrong. He got one wrong for sure. Yeah. And something invented by African American, okay. It could be a hot comb, but you gotta say who it is, you know. So definitely next week we're going to be the same place, same time. We're going to be the same place, same time, 5 p.m. Eastern time to 7 Eastern time. And Pink Talk is proudly brought to you by Talkwad Network. Please check out our other shows with the Talkwad Network at www.talkwad.com. You can catch us on our website at any time, see what's going on, pinktalkshow.com. And definitely tune in next week for sure. $25 is still on the line, still the same questions. So now you got something to work with. So what rapper was in the NBA? What's the team he played for? Name something invented by African American and the name of the person who invented it. And who is worth more, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, or Diddy? So keep that in your head for next week, and we'll be back same place, same time. Thank you for tuning in, and we are out.
God bless.
Bye-bye. Good night.
And that was another show from GetLiveRadio.com.
The west central coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer.
Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.